Yo, we're changing up the format. Instead of doing long form, podcasty type series every week, smaller, more bite-sized content seems to do a little bit better. I think it's more digestible and come and go as you please. So for now, at least, we're going to just be doing these smaller segments. I did notice yesterday that Necrot dropped a new song. The song is, as you can see, if I can point in the right direction that way. The song's called Cut the Cord. I guess they've got a new album coming up. I think it's in March or April it comes out. If you don't know who Necrot is, you need to listen to Necrot. Super cool, groovy, sort of sometimes melodic death metal. I think they're a three-piece, if I'm not mistaken. But really good riffs. So I'm excited to check this one out. I have not listened to it yet, so this is new for me as well, but I'm pretty stoked to hear some new material from them. So it appears it's been a while since they've released an album. Their last one came out in 2020, looks like. So yeah, this is entering year 4 of a gap, months, subtraction, whatever. It's around that. So yeah, it's been a while for them. Hey there. Unfortunately, the audio portion of the video kind of got a little fucked up, so we're gonna re-listen to it today. With my current audio setup, it doesn't split the channels or anything, so everything I do has to be kind of one take. We'll listen through it again, and I'll sort of do the whole thing where I talk about the song and the riffs and the blah blah blah. But yeah, we're gonna listen to it, check it out, see what it's all about. This is Cut the Cord by Necrot. Let's go. I think this is one of my favorite riffs in the song. The one thing I talked about was sort of the levels of like bass and then these sort of cutting in melodic lines that I really like. And I think that's more of a production, and in addition to like the songs writing, they're definitely detuned and stuff, so I think that's part of it. But I will say too, this is the chorus part. It's a very sort of catchy chorus for a death metal song, right? So they sort of added that higher melodic line to this part, or this section. Yeah, I still think this is my favorite riff on the song. This accompanying thing is cool too, with the pop mutes. Very melodic solo, not like super shreddy. It also sounds like it was done with like the neck pickup and stuff, so it's very smooth and sort of the bridge section. There you have it. So yeah, that was Cut the Cord by Necrot. My initial first impressions were maybe a little harsh, actually, now that I've re-listened to the song. This is my second time listening to it. It is a really good song. I did mention that I liked the song the first time around, but I stand by the fact that I wish that there was a moment in the song where sort of the pace felt changed in some way. It does have this sort of groovy, what kind of tempo is it? It's maybe 140 or something, like BPM. But it stays very consistent, and even with the drumming, I don't think there was a single blast beat in the whole song. You don't need to have blast beats in every song, but it was also sort of like rock drums for 5 minutes. And like I loved the tom rolls throughout the song. I think they sounded really good, and you know, it had a nice stereo effect. And you know, if you listen to headphones, you'll hear that sort of rollingness go across the speakers. Sounded really good, but it kind of went like bop 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 bop, and then it would go, the punkier side was just like eighth notes instead, bop 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 bop. So instead of like, I don't know, it's felt very sort of like evenly paced throughout the whole thing. And I think for a 5-minute song, that's just a little long without any major changes. So that was my only criticism, was that it felt a little like it needed some sort of dynamic change just because of how long the song was. It's not a long song, but it was long enough where I felt like it needed some sort of change. But the riffs were really good, despite my issues with the pacing. I actually do think the drumming was really well played. It does sort of have that punkiness, sort of death and roll kind of feel, and sort of like that rocky, carcassy kind of sound. Someone said somewhere, I think on Twitter, that Cut the Cord is sort of the follow-up to Pull the Plug, which is kind of funny. But I am looking forward to the album. I did mention as well, the vocals were really sick. I do love their sort of, there's like a 90s approach to it, or something, but it definitely, like, the vocals are very sort of modern and very throaty, and they sound great. But yeah, check out Necrot when you got a chance. Their last album, Mortal, and Blood Offerings actually as well, are both really good. So I'm looking forward to the next one. I don't know what the actual album's gonna be called. It doesn't seem to have a title on the actual image, so I'll have to look that up. But I am looking forward to it. I think it'll be the next couple months or so. That's it for this one. I'm gonna try to bang out a few more this week, so be on the lookout for those. I don't do this ever, but consider liking the video, subscribing for more. I'm also on Twitch, which should have a link in the description below. So far, mostly video game stuff, but I am planning on doing more music related things in the future. But that is it for me for now. Thanks for checking out the video. We'll be back with the next one fairly soon. Peace. Say bye, Louie. Hang on, let's scoot you over so that you can say bye. Say bye. Say bye, baby. Yep.